Hey everybody.
Hello there.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
All right. We are back on another episode of The Life of Cheryl and Chris. And I'm just looking because I got a dump truck almost coming up on me here. All right. So it is Thursday, April the 20th. In the good year of 2023, that is.
Yes.
As if you don't know what year we in. So today is Thursday. This is going to be a little bit different because today we are doing what?
We are shopping.
That's right. It's time for grocery shopping. Now, if you looked at the last grocery store video, you probably noticed the title said, Goodbye, Brookshires. Well, that is the case.
Kind of.
But today, we're going to a different Brookshires. We fired the first location.
Though we may or may not come back there.
And Ty is going through some separation anxieties with this right now because he's missing Dalen.
Because we're so used to the layout of the one that we've been going to.
That's true.
We've got everything down packed. We've got the layout. We've got Dalen. We've got numerous complaints about the poor shopping carts, the poor little mart carts that we've been using, and how much their battery power just keeps diminishing in a matter of minutes.
And they don't want to do nothing about it.
Yeah.
And we've been calling since October of last year. So, there goes our famous turn here.
Yeah, it's like we've been going on for the tens of thousands of times about all those carts.
We're not going
over
nowhere.
several videos.
That is where we would go. This is our next year.
I know. It's just out of habit. Out of habit.
Yes. So we are going to go to the other location, which is off of Interstate 35. This is going to be a little bit different for us. We don't know what to expect.
Nope. We have no idea.
We've never been in this store.
Nope.
But we're going to find out today.
Yeah, we're going to go in there.
We probably should maybe take y'all in there with us.
Maybe.
Let's see how it is. We just have to be a little more conspicuous about it because last time we did it inside a grocery store, y'all, we've been so paranoid about it. It's because H-E-B shut us down. Y'all can look at that on, I think it was like episode 34 or 38. It's been a while ago. We have never been back inside the store on a shopping day. But I think we might try to go ahead and do it a little bit today. Since we don't have that many items to get, it'll be easier to kind of do some filming there. Hopefully we won't get shut down in here. I don't know what the big deal is. Some of these places are getting real paranoid, like casinos, and and they claim they do it. But here's what I understand. If it is a public environment, then people should not complain about being on camera. You're in a public setting, so it happens. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you mean.
So if you're in your vehicle and you're filming out inside your vehicle and you're filming out, what's the difference?
Because my guess is they want to try and, protect the identities of all the people involved.
Yeah.
Like, if someone appears in, say, the background of a video, it's like, they don't want people on camera without their consent.
I don't understand what the big deal is. Listen, unless someone's directly just constantly filming on one individual and they just follow them around and stuff, I can see that. But if you're just caught up in someone's video, people go on vacations, they film it all the time. You go to Disney World and Disneyland, people got the cameras all over that place. It ain't no different, and people expect that you're on cruise ships. They doing it. So I don't understand what the deal is in a grocery store. It should be no different. People, in today's society, everybody's whipping out the camera for everything. Everybody's filming this and filming that. Cameras are all over the place. You cannot refrain from being in any type of video these days. So, it's kind of immature to me that people get so flustered about it.
And it's mostly the smaller towns that do this. A lot of bigger towns, a lot of bigger cities,
You are
they
right.
really don't care as much. There's just so many people coming in and out, they're not worried about trying to micromanage it. But for some of the smaller towns and communities, they just manage it. Like, they will just control it.
That's true. All right,
Which is
so
probably why we got shut down in the first place.
yeah, well, we should have known in our little town.
We try this somewhere bigger, like say Dallas or Austin.
I think,
doubt we're gonna get
honestly, I think, and I'm not saying this is factual. So, but I'm saying probably half of the people in Marlin are probably wanted by the law.
Apparently.
Because everybody fears that they might be seen. Oh my gosh, they'll know where I'm at. They'll come and get me. I ain't paid my child support. Or I've been defrauding my taxes for years, or whatever they may be going through.
It's just,
Look at that.
you could appear in like 2 seconds of the video. And all of a
Wow,
sudden,
that's a blasted pass there.
What?
Yeah, so, what the hell?
Wait, what the heck?
Yeah, there's some old cars out here. Hey, look at this ding dong. Y'all, this 35 be dangerous.
Yeah, I'm already starting to get iffy about this idea. But you know what? We'll be fine. We'll find out when we get there.
This is a little bit further out of our way, as you can see. It does require a little additional driving.
For like 10 extra minutes.
But we used to come up here and go to this Walmart right here.
We did.
This one right here, see? Remember that one?
Yes, I remember.
So we're a little bit past the Walmart to go to where we're going. But, so we're excited about seeing what's going to happen. Hopefully, the deli, Thai Saving Grace, will be up to expectations. They may have different things. They may not even have what we like. Because different delis carry different products.
That's a pretty huge margin you gotta fill there. I mean,
so
how are you gonna,
yeah.
This is, I don't think you can beat out Dalen. Dalen, he's good. But, hey, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. We'll see when we get there.
Yeah, we'll see.
I want to be optimistic about this.
What is this tractor trailer doing now?
That, I have no idea.
Okay, y'all. I don't know what is going on here. This was a pain in the butt. So we got this Chevrolet Bolero out here. It's 1958. And he needs to put the pedal to the metal.
I mean,
Blow the soot right out of it.
look at it, though. Doesn't look that bad. Now, the other one over there looks like a salvaged it from a junkyard.
All right, so I really don't know where this place is. I think if we don't get off and we miss it, then we got to go all the way down and around. So I think I should stay on the feeder.
Yeah.
Where to be safe. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I really don't know, y'all.
You sure you don't need like a GPS or something?
It's off the side of here. That's all I can tell you. So we're going to go ahead and take the exit again. Because, see, we're coming up in Lorena now, and that's where it is. So, I've seen it. I know it's here because I've seen it. I can't tell you dozens of times just going down 35, but I never really paid attention to exactly how you get to it. I just know it's kind of off the side. It's kind of weird how they have it. But we shouldn't miss it now. We should be able to catch it because we're on the feeder. Because I know if we miss the exit, y'all, you got to go all the way down around 35 and come back up to catch it again.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So I decided just to go ahead and play it safe. Stay on the feeder because I don't know where the exit is. But once we figured it out, then we'll know when to get off at the right time. But for right now, we're going to stay on the side one. It's a little bit slower, a little longer to do it like this, but hey, that's okay. And it probably is much further down. But like I said, it's better to play it safe than sorry. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, It is 84 degrees today. It's very quite warm. It's playing around with the ideal of rain. It's supposed to rain.
Yeah, but Texas weather is bipolar. So, you think they're gonna get rain? Nope, sun. Nope, rain. Nope, sun. Like, the weather cannot make up its mind over here. I don't know why.
It was raining when he got out of HB. We did the 2-part shopping today.
That's why I was moving so quick.
And
I didn't want to be caught in the middle of the rain.
Ty was moving quick. He went in there and did it in 17 minutes. He did like 97% of the stuff, 98.
Pretty much.
So it's not like we have a whole lot of stuff to get here. And we better hope that this, I don't know, this is another thing. Another thing about these feeder roads, sometimes you stay on them. If you don't get off them, then you come to a U-turn. What they call a go-around. You come out and you open back and you come back this way anyways.
Oh.
And then you can't go straight. You have to get up on the thing. But we should be all right. So there's 2 exits right here. We should be coming close because we're almost in Lorena now. So hopefully we didn't make that mistake.
Hopefully.
Because I know like in Temple, they have turnaround. So you get up and then it just goes like this and you got to turn. You have no choice but to turn. It does a big U-turn and then you're on that side of the feeder going the other direction. And you're like, oh my God, because there's an overpass and they don't have a way to go straight, so they go around. You have to get on the overpass.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
So we'll figure this out. But as you can see, it's a little bit more extra driving.
A little bit.
Y'all, anything to try a new experience. All this because of these damn motorized carts. Shame on you, Brookshires and Robinson.
In fairness, though.
I'll be glad when I get my own to carry.
Yes!
If you can find a lift big enough.
Because he can push the basket, we can just go and do what we gotta do.
It's like if you can find a lift big enough.
It's not a lift that picks it up, it's the platform that needs to be bigger.
Lift,
Yeah,
platform, you know
my scooter, they don't make them for the Pride Maximus. I don't know what's the deal with them. There is one of them, they said, it's like a universal. They want a lot of money. It's like $3,000. I'm like, I ain't got that. All right, there's Brookshires in front of us.
Hold on.
Do you see it?
Wait, that's the Brookshire?
Yes. You see
Okay,
it?
this one definitely has to be, like, older.
Oh, I see the word deli and bakery from here on the top right-hand side.
Oh, yeah, this one's a different one.
Oh, they got a bakery. Well, I guess
And they have letters missing. I just noticed.
it says Brook.
Okay, I need to get closer and get a better look at this one. That's the... Wow, this one is...
This store looks small. Don't it?
This one definitely looks small. Looks older, too.
Well, yeah, I think it is. All right.
Okay. Well, don't judge a book by its cover. That's just what the outside looks like. I'm sure the inside's going to be a bit more forgiving, right?
I don't even see a handicap.
Okay, no, Okay, I thought they had letters missing. No, they're just faded out.
Okay, we don't even have a handicap, though.
Yeah, this one is definitely smaller. Oh, this is... Okay.
All right, so... I don't know how this is... It's already a disaster.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
All right, so... What we're going to do is we're going to park for a minute. Because somebody's bound to come out, right?
Yeah.
As far as the handicap goes.
Yes, Dad.
Then like a tobacco barn.
I was going to point that out. Yes. The local tobacco barn. Right here in the middle.
Okay, so you got to agree. You know they got a gas station.
They do have a gas station.
Well, so does the other one, too, but...
It's just this.
Okay, you know...
You know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right, we're going to wait a minute, but we're going to let y'all go until we figure this out. Right?
Right.
Honestly, I mean, it's not bad where I'm at.
I mean...
Oh, but look.
Oh, he might be going. He might be going out.
The saving grace of a parking space, if they don't grab it. Yeah, I see people constantly coming in and So we'll hope that they don't grab it.
Gonna have to be quick.
Well, I can't do much right now. Man, they flying too.
Nah, he's out of here. Okay.
Let's see how long they take. All right, listen, guys, we're going to get this parking figured out, but we'll may try to film it, but this place is definitely smaller.
Yeah, I'm starting to think we might not need...
I was surprised the other one was small, but this one here, y'all,
I don't know about filming in here.
it's right next to an apartment complex. This is, see, I tell you, this is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I told you they just crammed this right on the side of the highway. It is very small. We'll probably take pictures, but we're going to end it here. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
First of all, I apologize that we didn't take any video inside because we're going to explain what happened. And we wanted to try it out the first time anyway. We thought about it. We was going to take video. And then Ty said, look, it looks really small. And boy, was he not kidding. So we decided to just check it out. We want to scope it out. And then we said we would come back and film the second time around of what Brookshire's is looking like.
But first things first, Dad. There's a little correction we gotta make about your sentence there, because technically, it's not Brookshire's. Its technical name is Brookshire Brothers.
We just got a history lesson on the company via Shumley from Pawn Stars. The guy that waited on us. And we didn't recognize this up until they asked us for our rewards card. I gave him the number, which is our phone number. And when I gave it to him, he says, "You're not in my system." And at first I'm looking like, and he called it back to me because I had put it on the thing like you usually do.
Yep.
He said, "It's not in there." And I'm thinking, this bonehead, what's he talking about? So my first reaction is, it should be in there. Aren't y'all nationally with the rest of the Brookshires? And he already said, "You talking about the one over in Robinson?" I said, "Yeah. We're not associated with them like that."
Well, he can't phrase that.
Basically,
what he's telling us here is Brookshire Brothers and Brookshires aren't exactly the same. They're two separate entities.
They're two separate businesses, but they're the same damn people.
They were both started up in the same family, but clearly some feud of some sort happened along the line, and the two brothers went their separate ways.
And start the company together themselves.
And they probably call them Brookshire Brothers to distinguish from Brookshires.
So whoever all was in the Brookshire's inheritance, when they inherit the original Brookshire stores, and that's why they still say 1921, just like the one over here.
Yep.
It makes sense now why they still call them the same start date. So apparently when Grandpappy came along and started the store in 1921 and grew it into a corporation like this, and then his son inherited it, and he ran it through the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. And then when he died, somewhere in, I guess, the 80s and 90s, whenever he died, he left it to his children, which is the ones that have it now. And they all got into a hissy fit, I guess, when they sat down and worked the inheritance up, and they didn't like the terms, and so they figured, well, you know what? Screw y'all. We're going to take our portion and we're going to branch off from the family. But you can't tell us we can't go under the name Brookshire. So to distinguish from Brookshire's that was already established, they just added a sub name to it, Brookshire's Brothers, so that they could be known the difference between Brookshire's and Brookshire Brothers. They branched off. It's just like the Catholic Church. The Episcopalians is basically Catholics, but people go to Episcopalians believe different from the Catholics, so they broke off from the church and started their own religion called Episcopalians. So you have Episcopals, which is what I was originally born on my birth certificate. I'm an Episcopalian, and then I converted over to Baptists many years ago. But people do it all the time. You got companies that will branch off because usually they get in some hissy fit. They can't agree on stuff. They don't like the terms, or they just can't come together as one. So they split and become two entities. And I've seen this before. And if I'm not mistakenly, there's another grocery store that did the same thing and had the same issue, and it used to be called Tom's. Now I think it's called Tom Thumb grocery store. Y'all, you see, it gets confusing for people like us. We see the name, and it even has the same curriculum, like the little way the way they do it on the cursive writing. It's the same. It's the same.
I believe Brookshire uses a similar font, but their actual logo does use a different style font than the one that Brookshire Brothers uses.
Well, it's similar, but it still has to be different because of copyright and whatever.
Yeah.
But here's the long story short, y'all. We did not get our rewards.
Because we didn't do our research ahead of time to figure all of this information that we just told you. We paid full price for this stuff.
Yes, it ended up costing us, we're over 30 over last time's budget. So we did not do good. And that is still minus the lunch. Lunch is always separate, we do that separate. We don't count lunch. So, just the shopping part, we're still $30 over.
Yep.
Y'all, the only thing now, so that was some of the cons. The store is small. Y'all almost took down a whole rack of frying pans.
Because of the store being smaller, it would make sense that it would have a smaller inventory and that there's less variety. But also, because it's a much smaller store, they have a lot of stands everywhere, and all the aisles are much more tighter to get through.
Because they got shit in the middle of the aisles where you're supposed to use aisles to walk or push a shopping cart or ride a motorized cart through. They will decide to put independent, stands, I guess, is what you call it.
Yeah.
Merchandise between this side and the freezer, and then they put stuff in the middle. So it's like they split the lane in two by putting this crap in the middle because they got so much stuff in there.
I get that some stores have...
And this is very common, y'all. Our local Marlin Walmart is the same way. Cheryl says she goes in there and she pumping this stuff all the time with the shop cart because it's so narrow. They got stuff so cramped. Listen.
Yeah, but at least they don't have stuff directly in the middle of the main aisles. You might get a support pillar or two. I've seen that happen. But you don't just have a rack of frying pans right there to where if you take a quarter-inch turn from you trying to get your frozen dinners, you're going to knock over all those pans.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I'm not the only one to hit them. Ty hit them too. They kept getting hung up on the rack or something, trying to go in there and get the healthy choice dinner.
I take one turn, I hear just boom.
He's telling me about it, and next thing I know, he's running into him. So I had to, of course, I was laughing under my breath, thinking, now he knows what it feels like. Getting poked by old good cook.
It's like, why? Why would you put that there?
Now,
put it outside the aisle.
So here's the thing we noticed. Here's some of the cons. We'll get to the pros in a minute. The cons are definitely, I can't really hold.
We can't hold the reward stuff against him.
No, we can't, because he offered it.
That's on us.
We're going to have to apply for separate rewards now if we want to go to there. Y'all are going to be so damn confused. Well, no, we just put it under the same number, and we just didn't register with them. It's just, I know, y'all. Anyway, so we can't count that. Now, some of the cons is the parking lot is a lot smaller. You have less available handicap. But granted, you don't really have to go that much further if you don't park in the handicap because it's so close.
they also only have one set of doors in the front.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that, and that's not good for fire reasons. Normally, most grocery stores, I've never seen a grocery store that only has one entry, one exit. But I guess it's all right where they're at, and maybe they're grandfathered in, because I know any new grocery chains, it's required to have entrances on each side of the building. Entrances and exits. Walmarts have them. All of our H-E-Bs have them. Even our old H-E-B store has them. They got to have two entrances, because for fire reasons, if that entrance is blocked off and there's too much fire right there, how the hell do you expect to get out? And now everybody can't try to run through the back, and they know people disable stuff, so trying to go through the back, through their stock room to get to that one little back door that goes out in the back behind the building may not work for everybody. So they need to think about that. Other than that, it's tight and it is crowded. They need to move some of that shit out of the house.
Yeah.
I'm serious. It's too much. And another thing is, I don't like the way they have it set up, because you got one side had baby diapers and stuff, I noticed, and then the other side had dog food. What the hell? Now, if I'm in there grocery shopping and I'm looking for a certain item, the last thing I'm going to think about is I got to go down and look at down where it says baby wipes, boo-boo powder, and stuff, and think, ooh, whoop woof, whoop woof. I'm going to find some whoop woof meal. Listen, that's not technically, they don't pair together. It's like trying to wear some shorts with a tie and shirt on the top.
No. It makes sense, Dad. No. You got stuff for your babies, then you got stuff for your fur babies.
It don't make sense to me. And most people, it wouldn't make sense.
Oh, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm just saying, maybe that's their reason.
I don't have any more babies. My baby grew up. But if I did, the last place I'm expecting to find dog food is the same place I got to feed him with. Just doesn't sound right. But it was just like that. It was stuff like that didn't make sense. Don't get me started on the meat.
Because, again, smaller venue, smaller inventory, and the meat section.
The store is small, and then I don't know how the hell they crammed a bakery and a damn pharmacy in there.
I don't know how. They just put the...
That's where all the room went.
That is.
They cut all that extra. You take that bakery out, you'd have had a lot of extra area in there, and then pharmacy the same way, because they got it like triangled off. So you got this whole section that they could have used for all those ding dong stuff they got in the house. They could put them over there, and you could have made more freezer and meat area too. So they could have made the grocery store a little bigger, but they wanted to make sure they still had a bakery and a deli and a pharmacy. Just like Brookshire has.
And it has a similar layout. You get into the front.
It's very similar.
There's the checkout. Pharmacy's over here on your left when you get in. Deli's on the right. Even
and the customer service booth.
Even the produce section is
Actually, I didn't see the customer service booth. Have you? I don't remember even seeing that in there.
I did. It was on the side where the pharmacy was.
Oh, okay. Well, see, they have it. So that's the only thing that was different.
It is
because the customer service booth is in the middle of the store.
Yeah.
In Robinson, it's right there when you come in, it's right in the front in the middle.
Yeah. Theirs is a bit skewed.
Yeah.
But it is a similar layout. They do have the same things, but on a vast
It's on a condensed mode. Very condensed.
Which really does not help.
Honestly, the tobacco building they got out there seemed like it was just about as big as the whole damn store to me.
Yeah, that's something that they apparently have, which is probably why it wasn't that crowded. They have a little tobacco barn on the property, just off to the side,
and a gas station.
Well, yeah,
and both of them places on their property is all owned by Brookshire Brothers. So they got 3 businesses at one time on one property.
Which is probably why they don't have that many people in there. You know, too many people going to the tobacco barn.
Yeah, that's true. Although the guy behind us was getting cigarettes when we was coming out there.
He was walking out with a cigarette.
All right, so there we are. We had a little mishap.
I think little's an understatement.
And the camera went fly.
Message from 32,665.
Shut up, Siri.
Okay, anyways.
There's a ceiling fan in the road. Look.
Wait, what the heck?
Almost hit it.
Who left a ceiling? Why?
Big ceiling fan with blades sticking out in the road, y'all. I've seen it all.
Who the heck puts a ceiling fan on the side of the road?
All right. Cannot think of any more cons. Other than, okay, so this kind of goes with cons and pros. The motorized cart was a little smaller than what I like it to be. It was one of them small ones, and I kept sliding out of the damn seat. It seemed like I had to keep putting myself, kind of stand up and kind of scoot back, because I want to fall off and fall down in there, because it kept kind of naturally sliding over time. And it seemed to have a lot of transmission problems, because I had a hell of a time getting that thing to go.
Because I could not get it.
And I told him, go in and just work with it, because I figured eventually because you didn't turn the key.
I turned the key and it still didn't go.
Sometimes you got to really fiddle with it.
I was like, come on, you.
Now you know you got to fiddle with it sometimes to get it to go. And then sometimes you got to jerk. I've done all kinds of things to get that thing moving.
I mean, my good old buddy, old pal Chumley over here is telling me, he's like, oh, you gotta turn the key. I was like, well, I turned the key. Oh, now it works. Now it works.
So he did manage to get the card out. You know, it was one right off to the left side, and I kept telling him, I just never act like he heard me. And I was like, really? So
I didn't see it, and I definitely didn't hear you. Why didn't you roll down your window?
I blew the horn. I did roll down the window. I was yelling at you.
I thought it was an accident.
No, you didn't hear me. Anyways, so the cart, it was small. Now, let's go to the positive. Start with the cart. It did not die.
That cart worked.
It did.
It may have been scraping its little metal booty across the entire store, but it did not run out of power.
It definitely, though, is going to be on their breakdown list soon, because it was something wrong with it.
That thing probably is going to break down.
It's on its last leg on that one. So we'll have to see what happened with that. But for the most part, I didn't have any issues with that today, which is unreal. Now, for the pros to it, the food was good.
The deli. Now, I speak very highly when it comes to Berkshire's deli. So, to see this deli, I'm thinking, all right, what you bring to the table? What do you got right here? And at first glance, like, what the heck is this? I didn't really think much of the deli, but, you know, when we actually got our food, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, true that. When we got in there, and I looked at that deli looked very old.
It's seen some better days.
Old fashioned. I mean, you know, it just didn't look very modern. And there was a girl behind the counter. It didn't seem like, and they didn't have a whole lot of people working back there.
No, there was a couple of girls.
Two of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a couple of girls, I think.
So, but she was nice.
Yeah.
And when she saw, she said, hey, I got y'all's order ready. And it was hot, piping fresh. There was a little bit difference in our burrito. The burrito had cheese in it, which made it very good. It just had a good combination in it. And that's one difference they do with their burritos.
Yeah.
So the food was spot on. I ain't gonna lie.
The food?
It was good. Even though it wasn't handmade by Dalen.
Again.
It worked. Did it not work?
Yeah.
Did it satisfy your daily needs?
I think so.
So,
good.
What other pros can we give them? I'm trying to find them, y'all.
I mean, the deli is a good pro. I mean, you've already got me with the deli. Shoot, you could throw anything else at me at this point. Okay, but actually trying to think of another pro.
The location is not bad.
It's a little strange.
It is a little strange how they have it set up out there.
Yeah.
But it is off the highway. It is off the interstate, just out in the middle of its own little section with an apartment complex that's out kind of behind there, and a lodge.
Yeah, your local Masonic lodge just right across the street.
But you get to feel you're in the country when you're in that area. It's not like, you know...
It feels very country.
You know, it's out there by itself. There's not anything really around it other than the tobacco barn they got and the little gas station.
I mean, yeah, that's as country of places you're going to get.
So you got that down-home, small feeling. Now I'm just going to put it out there, y'all. I didn't see any black folks out there.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's one, at least in Robinson, and we know Robinson there is.
There's a couple.
And then some of y'all may not think nothing about that, but our black people, our black listeners, they understand what we're talking about. It wasn't like, I'm not saying that, it was a nervous feeling.
It's just that,
not seeing any.
Wasn't that much diversity there.
We did see some Hispanic people come. Some workers.
Yeah, there were a couple.
But as far as employees, I didn't see no people of color in there. And didn't see any customers. So if you know anything about Lorena is a very white community. That I already knew. So, a little bit different. But Ty just did his stride.
It's like, to me,
we recognized it. I knew you probably did.
Yeah,
but Ty, you don't let nothing bother you. Just, rolling with the flow.
That's kind of how I just go.
The more thing he was worried about is making damn sure that burrito was cooked good and it tasted right.
That's what I was talking about. Just, that deli. It's like, okay, that deli lives another day. You've met my expectations. You've almost exceeded them a little bit. I don't know if you're neck and neck with Dalen, but you're getting there. I'll give you that.
Well, for us just going in on the fly and didn't know anything about this place, it wasn't the worst experience that it could have been, but I'm still a little concerned with the shopping cart situation. Maybe we'll get a better one this time if we wanted to go back and give it a redo.
Yeah.
Or, because honestly, I don't see how Brookshires themselves is going to make a difference if they don't get some shopping carts for us.
Meanwhile, we have Brookshire Brothers, who seems to be doing fairly all right.
The layout of the store is going to be tough to get used to, and the availability of products is a lot condensed than what we're used to.
So yeah,
we thought HEB was bad in Marlin on the availability.
Shoot, HEB may be a little iffy with its availability, but at least it has stuff. This place just says, screw it.
I hate to say it, but they do outdo HEB. I mean, HEB outdoes them.
Yeah, HEB does.
Now, Brookshires and Robinson, with the exception of the shopping cart, they outdo HEB.
By all means.
So, you see, it's always dog-eat-dog world. So, I'm going to throw another one in the mix. Ty's going to be like, what? Tell you what we're going to do.
All right, what do you got? What do you got?
I'm really going to throw a monkey wrench into his plans.
What do you mean?
Because I'm curiosity to see what the price would be for what we normally get when we go to the second shop.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw additional wrench into the plan.
Okay. What you got?
Next shop, we're going to try the Walmart that's out there where we passed before we got to Brookshire.
Oh.
Now, they have a deli. They have everything in there. We know they do. And the same thing. I don't know how their burritos taste, but I know they have the same thing.
Shoot, they got a Mickey D's in there.
Yeah. So,
all right.
Because we said we're going to do a Walmart shop, and I think that would be better than going to the one over there in Belmead, because that's so hectic. This I would look like we'd have a lot better easier to get in and out of there.
Come on, it's hectic. It could be fun.
It's going to be plenty of fun over here. You know we've been there before. It's just been a long time.
Well, then again, of course you're going to have fun. It's a Walmart.
And I think we'll go do that, and we may have to do the Hat Challenge 2023 while we're there.
We need to. We got to give it a...
We haven't done that in a couple of years, and Ty was younger, so now I would like to see it. He's got more head to hold hats, so...
Look, at this rate, it's just gonna be just sitting on top of my hair. It's not even gonna be on my head.
He gonna be Mr. Pyronis with all his hats. Just see it.
Oh.
And of course, Ty and his Jiffy Pop. We won't get into all that.
What?
I'll explain to you in a minute.
Okay.
So we did find a big box of popcorn.
We did?
Surprisingly, they did have a 12-pack. But everything, did you see what I'm saying? Yeah, that popcorn was like $7 and something without the rewards card.
Yeah.
So that's the downfall. But that we can't blame them for it. Can't blame them for it.
That's on us. That's our fault. We didn't know. We didn't bother to check. We kind of screwed ourselves over unintentionally.
All right. So overall, I'm going to give it, out of a scale of 10, for first trial run and not really understanding, the mistakes, some of it's on our end, some of it, the stuff we didn't like on their end. I think I can meet in the middle on this, and I will give them a solid 7.
As do I. I personally think that it's a 7. Yeah, there's a few stipulations here and there that we have to deal with, but for the most part, the shopping wasn't that bad. We were able to get what we needed to get. The deli was actually pretty decent.
I'm willing to still go there and try again, and maybe next time we go, we'll have a rewards card activated with them.
Yeah.
We'll have a better card I can get into, hopefully. And if they can meet that expectation when we go back, if we get through there, we can find things relatively pretty easy.
Without trying to bump into a whole bunch of frying pans.
And I can get it for the right price with the rewards price. I might be willing to bump it up to an 8 next time. But they're going to have to earn that.
But, hey, solid 7, it's a start.
It's not bad. 7 ain't bad. So if you add your 0 to it, that's 70%. They still passed.
I think that's fair.
That's the minimal, 70. We all know that. But they passed. The 7 is minimal. I know most places, they want to strive for the 8, 9, and of course 10, which is 100. You just drop the 0 off, you add the 0. So I just don't say 70%, I give them 7, that means 70%. So I give them the 7. Okay, Brookshire Brothers. You did earn your 7, so you didn't fail it. But you can do better. There's room for improvement. So we're going to see. And we may start doing that while we go to different places like this. And not just grocery stores. Maybe we will start doing our review of these places.
We should.
And we give our review. Places where we want to go eat. Try the food. And then kind of like Mission Shop. But we let them know, hey, we're reviewing you. And we do this on our channel. And y'all might like to see that. This gives y'all a better chance of going places. I know like Brookshire is not everywhere where y'all live, unless you live in Texas or Louisiana. But like other places that we might do, you might come across and know like
New
McDonald's.
text message from my wife.
You might come across some places like McDonald's, and we do a review on McDonald's. Well, everybody has a McDonald's, so there'll be places y'all can get a review, and then maybe you might take our advice from it. Oh well, I heard on the Life of Cheryl and Chris that Ty and Chris were reviewing McDonald's brand new hamburger sandwich or chicken sandwich, and they said it was really good. I'm gonna go try. So that may be something, a new entity we'll start doing eventually.
Yes, some food review videos.
Products too, not just food. Try out products like those tent steaks we ordered. We'll see how good they are and give our review. So that's something we'll start doing. Would y'all like that? Let us know. Comment below and let us know. But I'm going to say that's a wrap with the Brookshires today. I hope that everybody has a great day. Look for some more uploads that are coming soon. And Cheryl and I got to still finish the anniversary one, and then we'll get that posted. Ty, tell everybody what they need to do.
So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Life of Cheryl and Chris for more interesting and very fun, very enjoyable uploads.
All right. And as...
I was going to say, help show your support for us today, Care Bears, and subscribe.
Yeah. And as Cheryl always reminds everybody, caring is sharing.
And we're
Sharing our lives with you. Bye, Care Bears. We'll see you next video.
Bye-bye.